Hello, beloved. I thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can book me for those only directly via my email, which will be listed in the description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google and search it. It'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out, why were you spiritually led here? What is here for you, beloved? Why did you resonate with the title? And why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message? So I do see that there has been a battle that God fought on your behalf with victory as the ending, right? His victory. So there was favor in your life, or there is favor in your life with regards to a situation, or there will be a situation you were compromised in or are. And whoever's involved, I do see victory, favor on your end. I'm hearing a lot of whispers, right? So audiently, I'm channeling that. I'm hearing whispers, like different people whispering to each other, but these people, they whisper amongst each other, not, just individually. It's like everybody whispers something to somebody frequently. It's like a common theme. They're all used to like whispering filth. It's like these whispers are more than just whispers. There's something about it. It's like those are the moments where they say what they really feel. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed here. So these are people that have been dedicated, committed towards your life somehow, or invested. At first, when you were targeted by whoever these people are, they had established you to be like a waste of time, like you wasting their time. There's nothing about you that's worth anything. And it came from a place of misguided knowing of you, meaning this was just based on assumptions they resorted to with regards to who you really are. But in the spirit though, like in the spirit, We have the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay. I'm channeling some form of curse here. I'm seeing a curse. I do see that this curse is with regards to a common theme of your life, where there's always people that try to stand in the way of what you got going on. They try to stand in the way of destiny and fate in your reality. Like, it's a common theme that follows you. That's that curse energy that I'm channeling here. Everybody always wants to have their way in your life. For different reasons. But that's always the case, right? So it follows you. There's this curse that like follows you here. It's like you can't get rid of it. Like, you always end up in situations where you're being plotted against. We have the Three of Cups. You can be the most friendly amongst a group of people, but they will turn against you regardless. Like, that's what's been happening. Like, you've been experiencing that. It's like you've always experienced that frequently in your reality. It's a theme, a common theme. Like, you can show up in the most loving way and they'll still turn their backs on you. They'll group together to come against you. They'll celebrate your downfall. Crazy. But that's always been a common theme. So it's this curse energy, right, that you've been dealing with. Like, I see a predatory spirit circulating around you. This predatory spirit seeks draining you, right? We have the Knight of Wands reversed. It's like, even in relationships, doesn't have to just be in terms of group settings or work settings or anything like that, or strangers. Even in relationships, this curse follows. We have Queen of Cups, yeah. So with that being said, I am seeing here that there is so much that awaits you in the future here. I see a solid relationship. Look, we have the Empress to the King of Cups, and this is the Queen of Cups here that just came forward after I spoke about relationships as well. I see a solid relationship here, right? Somebody actually worthy of you. Yeah, the King of Cups wants to show up like that. So this is a connection that you're meant to experience. You're meant to be in love. You're meant to fall in love. Okay. But nonetheless, though, with that being your, destiny and fate, with that being your reality, your world, and your life, there are people from the outside looking in. Like, back to this energy that is curse based, right? It follows you. The spirit of deceit, right? The spirit of deceit. Like, you always encounter false people, no matter how good they portray themselves to be. Yeah, to the extent that it did burden you, right? It did burden you. I do see that. it weighed you down in life because, you could never trust anybody. With good reason. Everybody would always come together just to oppose you. I see this relationship again. This relationship energy showing up, this Two of Cups. After the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups here, this is definitely some holy matrimony type of energy. It's just confirming that further. Okay, it's emphasis on that this is going to be an occurrence in your reality. Like some people are just destined to fall in love. That's their fate. Yeah. We have the King of Swords. But moving forward, this spirit of deceit, this theme of your life where you always attract false people with pretentious acts, and they can even theatrically act. That's how good they are at deceiving. But I see that energy changing here with this Ace of Wands reversed. It's like the betrayal you've been experiencing, right? That curse, I do see that it has been lifted after a period of time of you being cursed with this. So it could have been whole life based, or it struck you as you were, living life. However way it occurred in your reality, just know here that this curse has been lifted from you. You've been redeemed here. Yeah, the Hierophant. It is no more. You can start afresh with life and just live it. It's like a cleansed energy. Okay, you're in a cleansed energy right now. Hierophant energy, beautiful. Like it's like you have a victory here tied to you, to your name. And I do also see that, a lot of people are speculating what could possibly have happened to you and all these things, but this is just from the outside looking in. But furthermore as well, now that this is lifted here, there's new energy coming into your life, right? Back to this relationship here that everybody's going to be secretly obsessed about. It's like this is a relationship that everybody's going to see as some form of blueprint or reference point to what they want their relationship to look like. Yeah, like you're gonna stand in a state of womanhood or a state of manhood. Take it out, applies for you. You're gonna stand in that energy, and it's going to be of Empress, Emperor state of being. All right, let's tap in and talk to God further. The problem is, though, that there are people that are going to think that they know better than to accept what God is doing in your life. Meaning, those will be the people that try to form weapons against you and this partner of yours. Like, they won't be okay with what they've seen. They're going to want to change the narrative of the relationship. They're going to want to make you guys hate one another or fight or clash or, argue till you eventually break up. That's going to be what they send your way, that energy here. But like I said, anything here that has to do with God, we already know that it's something that is solid, right? Its foundation is already cemented. No one can do anything about it. So they'll try, the weapons will be formed, but they won't prosper. Let's tap into this energy further, okay? So, okay, I'm channeling, I'm seeing the words, I'm being drawn to the words unpleasant events on this energy here. These are references, right? The reference that's coming forward within this particular energy of a message I'm seeing the words unpleasant events. Okay. Unpleasant events. Let's see what that's about. Yeah. There's definitely in specific a person here who's going to do everything in their power to make sure that you and someone don't come together here. This is somebody of your past or this person's past, right? But there's someone that's going to be of the past. They're going to try and stand in the way of this connection. Okay. Yeah, it's like this person is going to give it their all. They're going to try and take you both for a ride, you know, a trip to hell type of energy. They're going to try and rage war is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups reversed here. This is somebody that doesn't want you to connect with someone that you're meant to be with here. Like, this is someone that wants you to, if you can't be with them, stay single. Or they'll do anything and everything that they have to do to stand in the way of your relationships that you get into, like in general. And they don't care if, you know, you feel a type of way or you see them in a certain way after that. This is somebody strictly not wanting you to move on or let them go. Like, they've begun to resent you. They want to turn your life upside down here. This person is even like, I would have done that even if you didn't get into a relationship because you don't want to be like me. Or you don't want to love me or choose me. Okay. We have death. Okay, so this is definitely an energy of a person that, you know, they want you to look at them as, you know, your perfect person, like your perfect archetype of who you want to be with. Like, you know, your dream guy, your dream girl type of energy here. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. This person, they never wanted to put this situation, or rather, they never wanted this situation to turn into, like, this person is a jealous type of person here. And their jealousy is that type of jealousy that, like, is dangerous. Okay. Like, this is not someone that really has, or rather, this is not someone that's in the correct state of being. They're not functioning, you know, in the right frame of mind and right frame of heart. You know, there's emotional damage here. There's mental disturbance as well. Yeah. It's like this person is going to try and come against you and the person you're meant to be with everything they have in them. Like, they're going to want to make sure that you and this person never are happy together if you decide to stay together as they do this. And also, they want to make sure that you and this person always are bothered by them. Like, this person, they're saying, like, if I rather never forget me like this than forget me at all, right? So even if they have to do things like this for you to remember them, think of them, feel anything with regards to them, they'll do it. They don't care, just to keep you in that energy of remembrance. So this person that you are meant to be with, I do see that they're a very balanced man. Like, their emotions are balanced as well as their mind. King of Swords, King of Cups. So how they're going to approach this situation is going to be in a balanced way. This is not somebody irrational. Yeah, they're not about to argue, fight, or anything like that. I am seeing the words, I'm being drawn to the words cycle of emotions. Cycle of emotions, right? But reversed. So it's like this is a God-ordained relationship here. This is a kingdom spouse, right? And there is a temptation, there's a devil energy trying to interfere in between that. Like, they're going to be trying with everything in them. Trust me, like, this person is going to make sure that they bother you so much. In all ways. They're going to want your life, like, they're going to want you to hate your life or hate being with this person. But that's never going to happen here. Like I said, like, someone is going against God as they're coming up against this relationship you're meant to be in. This is a comic here that just doesn't want to get the picture. Okay. They want to convince themselves of their own delusions. Because they don't want to accept that you belong with someone else. They don't own you. We have the King of Wands. Yeah. This person is hot-headed. They're hot-headed. When they've set their ways into a specific narrative, when they've made up... No, this person is... They don't even... It's not even about making up nothing. It's like when they do something, they don't think about any consequence or any... There's no rationality. They do something. It's like their emotions control them. Their thoughts control them. That's that lack of balance. That's that imbalance that they're in. And this person that you're meant to be with is the opposite of that. They're a balanced person here. This is a balanced person. But this one, on the other hand, they're just hot-headed. They operate strictly from how they feel and what they think. They don't process how they feel and what they think and then move like that in strategy or in rationality, in understanding, in compassion, in empathy. No, it's like, you made me feel this way and I'm gonna do this because of that. You made me think like this, I'm gonna do this because of that. They're very selfish here. They've been literally targeting you all this time since you've let them go. They want to remain in your energy. Queen of Swords. This man wants you to understand them. This woman, take it out, applies for your reality. This person wants you to understand them, beloved. They want you to, see things from their perspective and also try to be in a state of being that, isn't so... It's like they want you to see eye to eye with them. They want you and them to have the perfect understanding. But I don't see that here. Like, you know exactly how you feel and what you think with regards to the situation. You've established it, you've processed it, you understand where you lie with things, where you stand. But this person here is refusing to accept your truth. They want to convince you of a different truth. Like, it's like saying, I don't want to be with you. And they say, okay, what can I do to make you want to be with me? No, there's nothing that you can do. I don't want to be with you. Why don't you want to be with me so that I can change what's making... It's not about, I don't... It's like someone finds all sorts of loopholes in hopes that it convinces you to stay with them. But you never stay. You don't want this person. They're just not someone you see a future with, or someone you'd love to have in your life in that way. Now you're just done. Okay. Yeah, this person is not taking that well. We have the Three of Wands. They're not taking that well. It's like they're taking this personally here. We have the Three of Wands, like I said. They're taking this personally. They want to avenge themselves. They want to, hence they're doing all of this, or they're planning to, right? Hence they're planning to destroy any relationship that you get into, raging war. And, you know, just this is when they decide to strategize and plan and scheme and plot, when it's against other people's lives, or when it's outside of their own lane that they should be staying in. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who, you know, can't be trusted here. They can't stand on their word. You know, they never do what they say they're gonna do, or act how they say they're gonna act. They always just are selfish. They don't consider anybody else. Like, they don't have truth. They'll say this and do something else. They'll say they'll do it like this and do it in the opposite way, purposely. Like, this is somebody here that, you know, you've given an opportunity to them to show who they are, and you don't like them. You don't like what you see. You don't see them as someone whom you'd want to be with like that. As soon as you were exposed to who they truly were, or their true colors, you're like, man, you too this, you too that. For me, I can't do it. And you just gave up on it because, you know, trial and error. They want to change that. Ace of Wands upright. They want to change that. Yeah, this person here wants to completely change your mind. They want to, that's the thing though with this person. They're someone you would have been with if you were in your south node. You in your north node. You're already in your purpose, in your destiny, in your fate. You're already where you need to be in your life. And this person here is in their south node. They're somebody that, you know, took a path that they were not meant to be on of life. Now they're walking a journey that, you know, they need to repent from and start over. Hence, being with this person would be such a setback, because you're way ahead. Like, you're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be. So them wanting to revive this in such a way that you and them, you know, build upon something new. There's nothing like that that's going to happen, because this person doesn't have the capacity to give you what you want. They're not who you want to be with, therefore. This person, they've created such a deep connection with you that they're just refusing to live without. You have their spirit, you know, anything that has you like that, that's within the spirit, right? And you have held this person's spirit captive here with your identity in that way. Like, they're tied, they feel tied to you spiritually. We have the Five of Cups reversed, yeah. Hence, they're just refusing to let you go. To them, it's a no-no. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. They don't care who's involved. They're not doing it. And they mean it. Like, I'm channeling that. This person is very stern in what they've established. They mean it. They also feel like you've been playing games. There's things they want to address with you as well. They just want to get back together with you and then take it from there. But there's a lot this person has a problem about. Don't forget they're jealous. Like, this is somebody, their jealousy is dangerous. It just, because they control by how they feel and what they think. The spirit of jealousy is a spirit, you know what I'm saying? It's not in the mind or in the heart where it's the emotions and the thoughts. It's a spirit that when it's in a person, it takes control of their mind and their heart and therefore the body. So if you don't have access to your spirit in a way where there's harmony within it, you are controlled by any spirit, the spirit of lust, the spirit of addiction, not just the spirit of, what's that? I just lost my train of thought. Not just the spirit of jealousy. This is a jealous person here. So when this spirit controls them, takes over them, they can become really dangerous. That's what I'm saying. This is a dangerous type jealousy here. Because they just lose themselves. They're not here. They just go into the spirit, and they just, like, when they come back here and face it, their heart can't process it in a way that, oh, I was present in this moment. Nah, I lost it. That's why people lose it. They go into the spirit. Like, it's like, man, fuck this, you know. Let's tap in further. This is an energy of a person that has established that, like, you are who they want to be with, right? So it's like, to them, it's not even a considerable decision or choice to be like, let me consider not, being with them and think outside the box. I can be with someone else. To them, it's like, no, like, this is the person whom I truly see myself with, right? And that's never going to change type of energy. So, Queen of Pentacles energy. Yeah. So I do see that this person wants to give you a version of themselves that no one has experienced before. They want to step into a different energy. They want to be a different person. They want to change. Even though this person towards other people, they were karmic, they want to be a divine feminine, divine masculine towards you. They want to take upon that role. It keeps them up at night, like the thought of, like, not being who you want, them not being who you want. We have the Knights of Pentacles reversed. So they feel like they're running out of time to get you back. They feel like every plan, every strategy, every plot, every scheme is not in alignment with, like, any victory. It's like they can't figure out how to successfully get you back into their lives. You seem to be very done, but they don't want to see it that way. They want to, like I said, just find something to anchor themselves in. It's like, no, there's got to be a way. If I do this, if I do that, maybe this, maybe that. Oh, how about this? How about that? They just, somebody does not want to let you go here. Not the slightest bit. Like, they don't want to do that. Yeah, we have the moon. I'm being called to take it up, right? So they willing, that's what I'm saying, like this danger that I'm channeling here of like the jealousy, because they're willing to literally um go against the grain. Like they willing to step, like they willing to do things that they know they shouldn't do. You know, with the moon, it's like they willing to go into that territory where it's like, man, I really didn't want to have to do this, but like now you made me do it. That's where their jealousy is leading them when it comes to this situation. Like their jealousy is just too much. We have the Knights of Swords reversed. They're gonna try and be the perfect person for you, but they're not. Like this is not someone you're meant to be with. There is a relationship that is already in your name here, and it's going to come in a way God has already ordained it to be. This person can't change that because they want you. Because the things that they're willing to do here, it's like Two of Pentacles energy. They want your life to just revolve around them, basically. Like they want to convince you that they are who you want, and they're not. The more you keep moving on and healing or stepping into a good direction in your life or making decisions and choices that, you know, are going to take you places, like it's the more nervous they become because they're like, man, you're getting further and further away from me, further and further away from me. Like this person here, like they need to leave you alone. They need to leave you alone. They want to be in charge of your life. That's why they in this energy. They're like, man, I want to be the one to give you that and tell you to do this. And, you know, I want to be the one to control you in this way and that way and this way and that way. It hurts to see you, you know, doing you because I want to control you. Like this just makes this person's skin crawl. The fact that like they just you're not gonna hear them out, or you don't want to. Like, man, you don't want to get to the bottom of things so that like we get back together. Like you know that like I know that this and this and this in the past, but like there's a new person that I can be for you because this is, I really want this for us. Like, and you're like, no, I don't want you. And they're like, why? I don't care how many times you tell this person, or you try to tell them that, man, I don't want to be with you. They won't get it. They'll think you playing, but you're not. And they're about to see you be happy in a relationship. You're going to be with someone that makes you so happy. They're going to be forced to see this happiness, and they're going to be put in a position where they can't do anything about it. They can try, but they're going to see how deeply this goes for you. This person is going to be put down by God. Like God is not going to allow them to play with your life like this. It's not their place to dictate who you are. You see, that's that common theme. That's that cursed energy. People always wanting to narrate your life. It must go like this. It must go like that. By betraying you. I'm being called to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, On my Patreon, I do offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer personal readings on my Patreon for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career, and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions slash life coach sessions. Those will be once off and not monthly. You can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in the description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google, search it, and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.